Resto-Mods represent the perfect fusion of classic design and cutting-edge performance, offering a modern twist on automotive icons. There's artistry and innovation behind these custom builds. So let's take a look at the top 10 Resto-Mods presented by Speedway Motors that caught our bidders' eyes at the 2025 Scottsdale Barrett-Jackson auction. We'll start with number 10, a 1961 Corvette Custom.
1961 Corvette Custom up on the block.
Well, like many of them that we see, this one has a Roadster shop chassis and a new modern LT4. That's a 6.2-liter supercharged V8, putting out 650 horsepower, 4-speed automatic transmission, coilover shocks, C7 Corvette front spindles and hubs, and sway bar, and rack and pinion power steering.
And I was talking to the consignor when I was looking at this, and similar to Jeff Hayes, he retired early from his day job at 9 to 5 and started building Corvettes. He said he built about 6 in the last 4 years. Brings him a sale at Barrett-Jackson.
Well, that's a pretty amazing one, and it just sold here at Barrett-Jackson for $355,000.
Number 9 on our Resto-Mod list is a third-generation Corvette, a 1968 with a supercharged LT4 engine, pumping out 650 horsepower.
Lot number 1078, 1968 Chevrolet Corvette Custom Coupe, all new GM Performance Crate Package, supercharged 650 horsepower LT4. It's got a strained 9-inch rear end.
I'd had to get down, buddy, paying, have it on it, on him, had to get down to get this thing, I'd had to get down, buddy, pay here. I'd had to get down, have it on it, on him, had to get down 70, get 200,000 on it, and 200,000 on it, down, to get down 2, down, had to get down 50, 60, and 50,000 on it, 60,000 on it, down, to get down 60,000 on it, 70,000 on it, 80,000 on it.
DeWitt's radiator, vintage air, factory style gauges, 355 stealth gears, all new GM Performance Crate Package.
I'd had to get down 380, 90, and $390,000, and I have sold for $380,000, Rod.
The next Resto-Mod on our list is cool with a capital C. Nicknamed Cashmere, it's a 1957 Continental Mark II.
Here's lot number 1366 is next across the blocks, a 1957 Lincoln Continental Mark II Custom Coupe. Here's Cashmere. It's a Resto-Mod built by Havasu Speed, powered with a 4 or 5-liter Coyote V8 engine. Performance 4-speed transmission, has complete independent front and rear suspension.
I'd had to get down, buddy, paying, have it on it, down, to get down 70, get 500. I'd had to get down 500,000 on it, down, to get down 70, get 50, now 100, now 25, and 125, 50, 150,000 on it, down, to get down 150, now 75, 5 on him. Here's Skybox 200, and 410, and 410, and $410,000, and I have sold for $400,000. That's the way to do it, John.
Coming in at number 7 is a Pro Touring build. It's a 1958 Corvette with a transplant, the engine from a 2023 Corvette.
Up on the block now, a 1958 Corvette Custom. This is one we previewed a little bit earlier.
First year of the quad headlights with the chromed headlight bezels and stainless steel trim. The 1-year only washboard, the fake louvers on the hood. This Joe Clevenger Pro Touring style build has a 2023 Chevy LT1, 460 horsepower, 4-speed automatic, power rack and pinion steering.
Well, and that's what it's all about. I mean, it's not just the fact that you build a great Corvette, it's the attention to detail, making sure that the concept flows from front to back. And this one just sold here at Barrett-Jackson for $480,000, a 1958 Corvette Custom.
Corvette Resto-Mods are hot right now, so it's not surprising that our number 6 sale was a 1961 built on a very modern chassis. Every nut and bolt was changed on this Custom.
Here's a customized 1961 Corvette.
Well, this one has a major upgrade in the power plant, the supercharged LT4, what you would find in a C706, and yeah, more year-to-year differences. So we're jumping forward 2 years. In 1961 would be the last year of the two-tone, which they did a little different there, but they actually backdated this one a little bit with all the chrome. You'd see some of the chrome start to go away in 61, but with this Custom, they brought a bit of it back.
Check out the quad exhaust that they put in here right underneath the license plate. What a nice touch. And take a look at the money. We're at $500,000.
And that's where it hammers sold to a bidder over the internet.
We hope you're enjoying our recap of the top 10 Resto-Mod sales from our Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction. Make sure you like and subscribe down below so you can watch even more. Coming in at number 5 on our Resto-Mod list was a massive 1965 Lincoln Continental Custom convertible.
Going up on the block now is the 1965 Lincoln Continental Custom, and this is one of our Dodge Fantasy bid cars.
Well, it looks like we're in an episode of Entourage right now with everybody riding and getting out of this Custom Continental that has been massively updated. Looks like it's lowered, probably on air ride suspension. The wheels look like a stock Lincoln Continental, but they're oversized, look like they've been milled out. And under the hood, 750 horsepower Coyote engine, so massive upgrade. But yeah, look at the door panels here. You can see they put in little LED lights, sort of like a starlight effect into the quilting. The little touches, like I talk about, that send the cars to the next level of prices. You have the factory clock and all that stuff, so upgraded where needed, but in a way that's sort of timeless, that pays tribute to the original design of the Lincoln, and yeah, everything to such a high quality. And the result, well, yeah, here we go, $570,000.
$600,000 we're closing in on right now. We've got it on this 1965 Lincoln Custom, this Elwood angle design. The hammer's up and it goes. $600,000 for an absolutely spectacular 1965 Lincoln Continental Custom. 750 horsepower under the hood, and away it goes.
From a big Continental to a small Nova. Number 4 on our Resto-Mod list was a 1967 Chevy Nova SS Custom, supercharged and ready to run.
Here's lot 1357 crossing the block next. Fully customized 1967 Chevrolet Nova SS car. The vehicle's equipped with a Roadster Shop Spass track chassis, converted to bolt-on frame, the urethane bushings, unibody delete. Here's one powered by the GM Performance Connect to Cruise LS3 V8 motor, rated at 525 horsepower.
All right, then, 500, and now 500 down, 500, 152, and now 222, $200,000, and now 222, $200,000, bucket hat to you, and now 7 get him engineer, and now 700,000, and now 700 is bid.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Super Saturday, Barrett-Jackson.
Sold, $700,000.
Make some noise, Scottsdale.
Breaking into the top 3 was another Nova, this one inspired by drag racing legend Shirley Muldowney. It's the Cha-Cha Nova.
Back here at Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale in January, and that Cha-Cha Nova that we talked about, the one that is both a tribute and was helped designed by Shirley Muldowney, one of the greatest drag racers of all time, is up on the block. And look who's getting out of the passenger seat. It is Shirley Muldowney herself. The first woman to win a Top Fuel title, the first person ever to win 3 of them.
This car just incredibly well put together. You can see on the outside there's loads of carbon fiber from the hood, the wheel tubs, the trunk, but I gotta be honest, underneath is where this car really shines. Let's take a look at the chassis cam. You can see this thing. It has got so many Go Fast parts on there, QA1 and Speed Tech. All of their systems they threw at this car to really make it handle ride right. That magenta really pops underneath there, and you can look in the trunk too, and you can see it's got their high mount independent rear suspension setup on this car. It is meant to go fast, to handle. It sounds great. It has drawn a crowd the entire time, and how cool to have Shirley here with the car as well, you guys.
What a role model for generations to come.
I mean, still, this is the kind of person that inspires my 3 daughters today. To see what she's accomplished, to see the standing ovation that she got in here, incredible.
$730,000 for the Cha-Cha Nova.
Time for our top 2 Resto-Mods. Coming in as the runner-up was a 1967 Corvette Custom built by one of the best in the business, Jeff Hayes.
Big money on the block right now for a special car, a 1967 Corvette Custom by the king of customizers in the Corvette world, Jeff Hayes.
What a beautiful convertible, and the coupe is right behind it in this Bianco Fuji with an almost the same color Stinger, the beautiful camel leather interior. Jeff has been standing with his cars all week talking to anybody who wanted to come up and ask questions.
LS3 V8 upgraded under the hood, suspension, all the little details that Jeff Hayes is famous for, but the color is borrowed from Ferrari. He saw this color on a factory Ferrari at a show and said, I need to do that on one of my cars. It wasn't easy to get the color, to get the paint match as far as how to mix it up. But when he finally did, the product you see right here is just stunning.
$850,000. And since Jeff Hayes is one of the best, it's probably no surprise that the #1 Resto-Mod sale from Scottsdale was another Hayes creation, a spectacular 1963 split window custom.
Right behind it on the block, a second Jeff Hayes custom that will cross the block and sell here at Barrett-Jackson.
So not only is one a coupe, one a convertible, but they bookend the mid-year Corvette Stingrays. 1963, the first year represented with the coupe as the electronic hood comes up, and 1967, the final year of the series with the convertible. This one has had an LS swap, color match to the exterior. Again, the same Bianco Fuji pearl paint, camel interior. What a stunner.
Well, why not? His and hers Corvettes, maybe. You can each drive your own to the show and probably win every award. It's going to be the toughest choice for first place and runner-up, though.
All right, the bidder on the floor is trying to stare down the bidder in the skybox. How close are we? Rick Hendrick buys it, and Jeff Hayes, what a day, what a result. I know you've been with these cars all week, talking to people, talking them up. What a brand you have built here at Barrett-Jackson.
Yeah, this place is amazing, Barrett-Jackson. It's just the best cars, best place to sell them. It's amazing.
Wow. $900,000 for that Corvette Custom.
Thanks for tuning in to our Top 10 Resto-Mods presented by Speedway Motors, all from the Barrett-Jackson 2025 Scottsdale auction in January. Make sure you click here or maybe here to watch more auction action.